just about ready for baseball. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Jamison Taillon.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Fastball for a strike. One out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the second out of the inning.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Brian Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the first. Ian Happ up to hit. That one fouled off. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a Gold Glover.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
The throw to first, and a quick out, number one. So here's Kyle Tucker now, and first offering is fouled off. Smoked on the ground to second. Frazier on to first in time. And Tucker is retired. And now here is Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a foul ball. Two out, space is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the left fielder, Alexander Canario. Fair ball. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. And it's off the top of the wall. Throws to second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Adam Frazier. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson. Jump throw. And it beats him. What a play. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. The other way. Corner. To first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the Pirates strike on this. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. That one pulled foul. And a swing and a miss. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. You see a
fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked.
That one inside. Look out.
Two.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stays alive.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next pitch misses way outside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it across.
That's an out.
That's one out, the bottom of the second. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Foul ball there. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and there's the strike. Tayo, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Swing and a ball popped up. Horner makes his way towards it. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. That one's in there. 0-1.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a...
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A solo shot. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 3-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Still only one out here in the inning. To the right side. Takes it to the bag. Steps on first, and it's out number 2. Now it's Alexander Canario. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Grounds one to short. Swanson. Boots in. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Popped up left side. Swanson makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that's their first base runner of the game. Man at first, nobody out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And that one fouled off. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. And he chases that one. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the rookie third baseman, Matt Shaw. Fly ball down the line. Reynolds gets under it. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. High fly ball out to left field. Canario sizes this one up. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
That was pretty nasty. Adam Frazier, the next Pirate to hit. Out to short, Swanson. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Down in order. Bottom 4, here's Kyle Tucker. Grounded out his first time up. Skeens back to work. Swing and a foul straight back. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball.
Good pitch right
2
there.
strikes.
Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball one.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they close the gap. It's 3-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Swings through that.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Swanson digs in.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the Pirates batting order turns over, and here is out towards right center. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. The throw in, coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this.
Here comes.
Pitching for the Cubs.
Here's McCutcheon.
Number 77.
First offering is fouled off.
You know, these Pirates really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Reynolds stands in now and watches strike one. Fouled off. He was late. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cruz at third. McCutcheon at first with no outs. And that's down, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Alexander Canario, the next Pirate to hit. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Happ settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. So digging in, Spencer Horwitz. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across, and we're at the top of the 5th.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So up next, Adam Frazier.
The second baseman.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, here's Nico Horner. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Swing and a ball popped up. Horowitz brings it in, and there's 1 down. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter. Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses, struck him out. Top 6. Now it's going to be Ke'Bryan Hayes. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. And there's 1 away. O'Neal Cruz now at the plate. That one ripped. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
In time to Bush. Out number 3. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance, and it's into the bleachers, out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Chopped left side. Hayes. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one fouled off. Tucker, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Strike three. Skeen sends her packing. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's down to 2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Reynolds leading things off and takes a strike. Hard hit left side. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Canario batting with one down takes a strike. And that's in for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Crow Armstrong hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. Skeens back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Out towards left center. Cruz on the move to the gap and puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
Pitching for
Number 47 comes on
Number
now.
47.
He's into the game with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away. So here's Horner now. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Now fly ball to right center. Touches down. That's a hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And maybe they've got something going here.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched. Taking that out.
now
Carson
pitching for
Kelly, the next Cub to hit.
Number 51, David Bednar.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back there. And it is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And we are tied. It's 6-6. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Reynolds pulls that one down. Out number 2. Tied at 6. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 outs. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And there's a ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end. We're at the top of the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. This one high in the air to left center. Happ sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Late swing, foul to the left. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Line and a base hit into right. Gonzalez rounds second, heads for third. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so
now a screamer into the outfield. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. Runner around third on his way to the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. It's 8-6. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. They limit the damage here, but they'll pick up a couple runs here. Bolt coming. And we're back, bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one moves his feet.
Two.
Headed towards the corner. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 away. Digging in, Michael Bush. 1 for 3. Up the middle. Kiner-Falefa tosses to first, and there are 2 outs.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Swanson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. And Swanson. We go to the 9th. B-Ray coming to the plate now. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. There's a swing and a drive. Crow Armstrong ranges back. And that one is off the wall. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple. Here comes the man.
Now
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So up next, Spencer Horwitz. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Shaw hauls it in, and there's one away. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. High fly ball out towards left center. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they're up by 3.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
And that is that. One run, a pair of hits. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 9th. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner.
Number 60. Dennis.
And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Sets him down on strikes. Cubbies with only 1 out left. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying, and it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Outside with a breaking ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Santana is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.